Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I had somebody send me a private message, and they actually berated me a bit, and they told me essentially that they couldn't believe that I had backslid on a topic, that I had changed my stance, and that it's wrong of me to put out material over a year ago and then change my stance and change my position upon some aspect of training. And that topic was mixing cardio training with strength training for someone who wants to become a truly strong strength athlete. And I talked about issues with transitioning intermediate muscle fibers and all sorts of other problems with detraining your strength potentially. But the truth is, guys, I am a man of science, and when overwhelming amounts of scientific evidence starts to show up saying that, hey, your stance might be wrong, even though it has been a long-standing stance, coaches all over the world have believed this, when the data starts showing that it's wrong, and then anecdotes and real-world evidence starts coming out also showing it's wrong, in combination, you have to be willing to change your stance. And if you don't change your stance when the evidence suggests that you have been wrong, and you continue to publicly preach that your old stance is right, you're basically a dumbass, and you're basically a con artist who no one should take advice from at that point. So because the reality is, I was made aware of by a really long lecture that I heard by a doctor who had helped run a recent peer review showing that it was very possible to combine large amounts of cardio with strength athletes without loss of strength. And then I saw Alex Viada's work, originally on Jamie Lewis's Chaos and Pain blog, and I got interested in it and started looking at what he said. And you guys know that I interviewed him, and I will link the interview down below. And I've talked quite a bit with Alex, and I've looked at the material he puts out and the way he cross-trains his athletes to do this stuff. I'm not even the only one who changed their stance. I know Greg Nuckols changed stuff over on his blog. And other people have looked at what Alex and some of these other experts coming out are saying, and we're realizing that it isn't right, that there can be a lot of health benefits. There's a lot of energy turnover benefits and other things that we as strength athletes can be getting from doing this additional cardio. Hell, it'll let us eat more food, something a lot of us love. And to ignore that evidence, and for me to hold that old stance and not even potentially change my own way of doing things, which I have because of that. A lot of you guys know that I do daily cardio now. The truth is, if I don't change my stance, I'm being ignorant and I'm being dogmatic at that point. This sort of evidence goes beyond just someone creating a little logical argument about insertion points with the latissimus dorsi who doesn't really know anything. This is when real legitimate science and experts who are both scientists and coaches who work with real athletes are saying, hey, this isn't how it works. Hey, you can do this different and you can glean the benefits of both. As long as you're intelligent about it, then you have to take it seriously. And I had to take it seriously, because if I don't do so, then I am being intellectually dishonest. So did I change my stance on this? Yes, I absolutely did. And I felt it was the right thing to do because the evidence was showing that I was wrong and that I need to revise my thinking. And if I have to revise my thinking, I need to revise the message that I'm putting out to people. Otherwise, I'm giving you guys bad advice based upon what I know at the moment. So that's really what it's all about. And so for someone to say that I'm wrong to change my stance, that it's not right of me, in light of the evidence, I would say to you, no, sir, that you're the one who's wrong. That me changing my stance is a good thing. It's good for me personally with my own training, my own health, my own fitness, and it's a good thing for my subscribers hearing it. So that is why I now do daily low-intensity cardio, while I actually recommend strength athletes do it, is because of the data coming out. The experts are putting out material and who are proving in the real world and in scientific research that this is workable. You can be an elite level strength athlete and still have a large amount of cardiovascular capacity and endurance. Alright guys, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.